Welcome to another episode of the Quip Corners Book Corner. And yes, this is part of the summer reading series. My guest has been here several times. So please join us and let's learn more about her latest book. See you in a bit. Welcome back to the Quip Corners Book Corner, Miss Karin.
Oh, thank you. That's so beautiful. We've been doing this for years. I mean, every time I write, there you are. You're like my own publisher. It's wonderful.
Yes, it's wonderful to have those partnerships that, support each
Oh,
other, of course.
oh, yes. And that's what the Christian community should be about. We should be helping each other, shouldn't we?
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we should be doing. We're not in competition. We're supposed to
No,
be
exactly.
together promoting what the
Yeah,
Lord has put
yeah.
into our hands.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I come from a very big church. If I could just stand on the platform and wave my book, oh my goodness, it would change my whole world, you know.
I can
But
imagine.
there's just no outlet to do that, which is a pity. It is a pity.
Yes, yeah. Well,
Mm.
so tell us
But I've
about
got
your
you.
latest book. I know, that's God for you. Yeah,
Uh,
but why don't you go ahead and tell us about your latest book?
Sure. So this one's called it'll be upside down, My Best Friend's Secret. It's
Okay.
about two families that live on the same street, Charming
Mhm.
Street, a couple houses down. So I cover the adults and I cover the children. The children meet each other when they're 10 years old. The one
Mm,
is a set of twins, and the other one's just an only child. And how the families interact,
mhm.
how all the cobwebs come out of the family. On the surface, everything looks so wonderful and, nice garden, beautiful house. And behind the door, it's another story.
Yeah.
And so I interweave these stories with the characters, and then the kids
Mhm.
grow up together. And then, of course, what happens is kids, as friends, as children are wonderful. It's all sweet and
Yes.
innocent. But now when they start becoming adults, it's a whole new ball game. And this
Things
is what
change.
happens.
Yeah.
Oh, things change, and then the parents start getting involved with all the
Drama.
dynamics, and it's a lot of drama, a lot of tragedy. There's a lot of saga. You will need a tissue with this book. I've had a few reviews, and everyone's cried.
Oh.
A lot of, oh my goodness, you just can't believe it. Someone would do that,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of twists and turns, but to say that all, it is happy ever after. I take you up a high roller coaster and you are holding on for life, and then we're going straight down, fast, 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 and then it's all smiles. So yeah,
Nice.
you have it all in this book. I'm telling you, I've told people have said to me, my goodness, I was on a roller coaster with my emotions. I cried, I laughed, I screamed. So there
But
you go,
isn't
you've got
that
the
how
whole
life
bag.
is?
Oh, isn't it? Isn't
Life
it?
is a roller
Yeah.
coaster by itself, right?
Totally, totally. But it is happy ever after. And in seeing all that, she could see God's hand through her whole life. Um, like you say, not to say that life is perfect and stuff doesn't happen because you're not in control of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you stay focused, and there, God will turn the bad to good.
Yeah.
And it all comes out good in the end, and it all ties
Amen.
up, and everyone forgives, and it all works out well.
Aw,
But it
that's
is a roller
nice.
coaster ride. This is quite an in-depth book. It's quite thick. I've made 360 pages, so I get
Ooh.
quite involved in the characters. So
Yeah.
you will get involved with it. You'll find
Mm-hmm.
quite
Mm-hmm.
enjoyable, I believe. Mm.
Okay. So how did you come up with the plot and
Oh.
the characters and everything?
Dar, when I'm supposed to be sleeping at 2 o'clock in the morning, I wake up, bing, and all these thoughts come to my head, and I have to get up and run to my study and get the pen out, but I don't put the lights on, so I sort of find the paper, and when I come back the next morning, I'm writing googly goo all over the place because I can't see. But these thoughts come, and then I think, oh, that's a good idea. So then I start writing, and then other thoughts come, and before I know it, I've got all these people with all their dramas and their sagas, and I'm thinking, and I've got to have a whiteboard, as you can see in the background. I've got a whiteboard
Yes,
because
I
I
see
can't
that.
remember. where I started, and it just takes a life of its own, Then I get so caught up with everything, and I think to myself, well, how am I going to bring all this home? How am I going to happy ever after? So I don't know, the stories seem to just come as I type. And then I think to myself, well, she's a bit dull. Let me spice her up a bit, But I think, well, let's really spice up. I mean, I'm just going to say a bad header. Let's just have the whole thing, And so I tend to go from one extreme to the other, where the poor thing's short of dying, Oh my goodness! But I really enjoy it. I love it. It's carte blanche. You can just write what you want. You can make the character. But I've got a lot of life experience coming from trauma and dealing with a lot of stuff. So you can make the people real. Life is real. There's stuff that happens. People do things and they don't even know why they're doing it. They just suddenly do it. And so I cover all these things with the psychology and the counseling that I've got, so I can make a bit more fluff to the person, which I find it's a good read. I think it's a good read to do.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
When you talked about jumping out of bed to write down your thoughts, a tip my husband gave me a few years ago was, just have a notepad beside your bed, right?
Yeah.
And so I also don't switch on the lights. I just reach for it and then I squiggle something and I pray that I would even remember what I was thinking, let alone what I was writing.
Oh my God. I've just published a short story for my new subscribers. And the last couple of nights, I've been running through my head and I had some nice punchlines. So I decided on Saturday that I was going to write it. Oh, for goodness sake, do you think I could even remember how I started it? What was those punchlines? I couldn't remember anything, but I did put it out there, but I thought if only I could write at 2 o'clock. I mean, I could get up, put the lights on and start writing, but when am I going to sleep then? So
exactly. Honestly, it disrupts your day,
but
right?
the mind does what it does. And the mind does what it wants to do.
That's true.
But I think I might put a pad next to my bed. At least I don't have to, because we have in winter now, so at least I don't have to get out into the cold and, sort of make my way to my bedroom. So study. So that's good.
Yeah. Nice.
I'll do that.
Okay. Well, can you read something from it to us, please?
I might read the back page to you.
Okay.
In a prominent tale woven with defeat, betrayal, undeniable love, Emma and Hudson's childhood bond is shattered by a web of lies. Once inseparable friends, their world spirals into a chaos when a devastating revelation leads to a tragic accident, leaving Emma to navigate the silence of a lonely new life while Hudson flies to heal from the shadows of his past. 2 years later, destiny intervenes, uniting them in an electrifying moment that eradicates the flames of love that have nearly truly faded. As they peel back the layers of deception spun by Bella, the twin that once held their friendship together, Emma and Hudson must confront the painful truths that have kept them apart. Will they summon the strength to face the demons of their past and rediscover the love that binds them? Join Emma and Hudson on a heart-stirring journey of second chances, reconciliation, and the undeniable power of love over adversity. In a story where forgiveness is the ultimate gift, can they reclaim their future and forge a love that will stand any storm? Short and sweet.
Nice. Nice. And I know that, from the very first time you and I met, one of the things that I have heard as a theme is forgiveness.
Yes. It's just, I've had so much to be grateful for. God has forgiven my past. He's healed me. There's so much good that he's done, all because I opened the door to forgiveness. And this seems to be my ministry, even when I share and do sermons, it's all related to forgiveness. And I feel unless you're going to forgive, nothing's going to change. I just feel you're going to be stuck forever, because that's the first step. You've got to start forgiving. You've got to start letting go. Two people cannot hold the same burden. So either God's going to hold it or you're going to hold it. And so I weave my characters with this, because a lot of people don't even realize that a little offense, if it's not taken care of, can fester into something major. And then you're not talking to your family member for years. And life is too short to have that kind of a hardship. And, you're making your own life more difficult by holding on to these things. They just they're not worth it. Not worth it at all.
Yeah. And, to your point about not forgiving and it's a little thing, There's sometimes where that little thing festers,
Oh,
and years later, nobody even remembers what even caused it.
I know, I know. I mean, look at the Irish. They've been fighting for how long? And the children's children are fighting. I bet you they don't even know what the whole thing started about.
True.
It's just been something, it's our tradition. We don't like England, we
Yeah.
don't like this, we want this. But they don't even know what it's all about anymore.
Why? Yeah.
It's so sad, and you base your whole life on this hatred. I mean, all that's got to go somewhere. It's going to go
Mm-hmm.
inside your organs, inside your body, make you sick, make you unhappy, make you bitter. Is it really worth it? It's just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Mm.
Wow. And so your books, of course, are available on Amazon.
Everywhere. This book I went wide on, so it's everywhere. Everywhere good books are sold. So I've got links everywhere. You're good advertising. So
Nice.
yeah, you
Nice.
probably can get it everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, good.
And I've
Good.
got an
Yes.
Audible as well. I went into that route, so I've
Oh,
got everything
wow.
going. So there's
How was
no
that
excuse not to read it.
experience?
Oh, well, I was very fortunate because I did an AI audio. I didn't do a private person because it really is very expensive. I did
Expensive,
AI,
yeah.
but you have a lot of options, and I think I chose the last lady's voice, and I don't know that you think it's an AI. It's actually done very well, very well. So
Nice.
I'm quite happy with it. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any complaints.
Oh, that's good.
So far, yeah, that's good. Yeah. And I listened to it and I thought it was quite a pleasant voice. She didn't put me to sleep, and she sort of, gave the exclamation marks at the right time. So it seemed quite good.
Okay. Well
Mm,
done.
mm.
Well done.
Thank you very
Indeed,
much.
you pulled
Thank
out
you.
all the stops.
I think so.
Nice.
Oh
Nice.
dear. As long as there's a
Okay.
happy ever after, I could never make a book end sad. It
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be right. I mean, I know even when I watch a movie and it just ends like, you just feel like, no, wait,
Yeah, there must be a second
no,
part. There must a
yes,
sequel.
yes, yes. And you look and there's no sequel and you think, man, just couldn't you have ended it better? It's just so frustrating. So I always make
Yes.
sure I've got a happy ever after. And in
Oh,
the
that's
end, you will
nice.
smile and you will have a
Yeah,
good laugh. And yeah, you will enjoy the end,
that's
definitely.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Mm,
Nice, nice. Well,
yes.
thank you for sharing your book with us. We'll definitely put the information on how people can get copies. But
Thank
it's
you
nice
very
that it has
much.
a happy ever ending.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. God bless you.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Amen. Bye now.
How's your sales going?
Ah, not much movement this year, but we'll see. We'll keep
Are you
trusting God for a
marketing or
miracle.
not yet? Yeah. Are you marketing or not?
Not as much as I should. So,
Yeah, yeah. You should really join Book Funnel. It really makes a big difference.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
How's
definitely,
yours been?
definitely. Yeah, good. It's moving. They're moving well. I mean, not enough to make a living, but at least I'm covering all my expenses and making
Which
a
is
little
good.
bit. So that's all right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank God for
Mm,
that. Yeah.
mm. I mean, after all the work you put into it, you've got
Well,
to
that's the
get
thing,
it out
right?
there. Oh my
Yes.
goodness, it's a lot of work, isn't it? And your quick quotes are they're so good. I love them. They're just so
Thank
bang,
God.
I love them.
That's
I
God.
love
That's
them.
how God works, isn't it? Yeah. God is
Yes,
amazing.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, He is. My best friend's secret. I guess secrets are secret. And sometimes when they come out, they turn things upside down. Of forgiveness, like you heard, and I hope you know, is a gift you give yourself. Below this, you'll see links to how you can, or information on how you can get your copy of this book or buy a copy for others, or copies for others. Let's pluralize both. I look forward to connecting with you through another episode of the Quick Corner with Ada. God bless you. Bye now.